Hey everyone, how's it going? My name's Adam or EposVox, and I'm not in my usual recording setup. I'm actually dog sitting for my parents this weekend. You're not going to be seeing it on a weekend, you're going to be seeing this quite a bit after, but for when I'm recording this in my parents' basement, kicking it old school, back at my core, even though I never actually recorded with a condenser microphone and a laptop. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, this is a channel update video. I wanted to just talk to you guys, and I thought that I would prepare a script or prepare some bullet points and hash out some things that I wanted to talk about, and that didn't exactly work out. Instead, I haven't really come up with anything at all, because I really, the big thing that I just want is to just open up the floor, see if you guys have any questions about what's going on with the channel, about where things are going, and just kind of address what's been going on as I hit the pop filter there. This is a little bit rough cut video. I'm using my camcorder, not my formal DSLR. I've got this microphone here that may or may not sound good. This is the Editor's Keys SL150 that I reviewed previously, but I'm not sitting on top of it. That way I look a little bit better on camera, and this whole setup looks weird. So, the channel's been moving in some interesting directions recently. I finally got, once I started getting better at the tech reviews, and once I started getting a lot more products in for review, as the actual channel subscriber count grew and grew, I thought that's what I'd be doing, first and foremost. But those take a ton of time and energy, and sometimes when they stack up, as they have the past few months, where I just have so many products coming in for review that frankly, they just kind of sit there and I look at them and just kind of I don't want to review you right now. I'll review you later. And then the companies email me and they'll be like, hey, it's been weeks. Where's my review at? And I'm just like, I don't feel like it. I've realized I needed to not put reviews first and foremost. And since the tutorials that I do are something I can do quite easily. I don't know if you saw when I did that Ubuntu Tips weekend series, I did a behind the scenes video showing my setup for that. It was cut and dry. I recorded everything in OBS live. I did very little editing other than on a few specific videos where I had recording troubles or had something that required multiple reboots and I had to start over or cut some things together. I just recorded in OBS and uploaded them. I don't normally do that. I normally put a lot more time into it with the 4K 60 tutorials when I'm doing stuff mainly on Windows, or if I do Linux, it's on VirtualBox. I do a lot more editing for those, but in general, tutorials are something I can make very quickly, and for a lot of tutorials, as soon as I have an idea of a question I want to answer, or a how-to I want to show you how to do, I can do them very quickly. I don't even have to think about it. I just jump in and be like, all right, we're going to figure this out today. Boom, record it, get it edited, and get it uploaded. Well, reviews take a much longer process, and so I've kind of shifted the channel ever so slightly to where I make the tutorials the backbone of my channel, which is great because they're what are going to be most search engine optimized. They're what I can get out most quickly when something relevant happens. For example, when Windows 10 came out or when Ubuntu 16.04 came out, I can jump on things, get a bunch of tutorials up, annoy people by spamming the sub boxes, and lose apparently about 100 subscribers like I did that weekend, but I've more than gained it back, and the monthly view increase was well worth it, so apologies if you thought I was spamming you that weekend, but I did what I needed to do, and I got the results I was looking for, so I'm not complaining. Tutorials are what I can do most, and they're also, it's, when I mention, they're most search engine optimized, and they bring in the most views, it's not about me making the most money from them, because it's still not enough to be significant at this point. It's more, I can reach the most people and help the most people and get them in as an entry point with tutorials. With reviews, it's a lot harder to actually get to people and actually provide something that they want. That's more, so the tutorials are the backbone. They're the things that I reach the most amount of people with, and what I can help the most amount of people with as quickly as possible. And then once I hook them in, I can also show them the tech reviews and other similar content that can still help them out, teach them things, and allow me to express myself creatively and all that jazz. But also recently, I've been really wanting to go back to posting to my gaming channel, which I've killed off quite a few times, and I always knew that it was never going to die, even when I said, this channel is dead and I will not be posting to it anymore. I knew that wasn't really going to be the case, and it certainly isn't now. It's no longer going to be the TF2 channel that I said it would be back at the end of 2014 or whenever that was. I've obviously moved away from that by now anyway. Let's Plays aren't really my thing. It's just going to be me as a veteran of the gaming community, especially here on YouTube, as someone who's been around for a very long time in the gaming scene on YouTube and who has a lot of experience with upcoming titles and with games in general, just talking about my opinions, talking about what I think, and providing some entertaining videos for you. I've recently posted some Gears of War 4 beta highlights. I'm working on some stuff about Call of Duty 4 since the remaster's coming. I'm playing the hell out of it on PC because it's still my favorite game, multiplayer game at this point that is still functional and playable. And so I'm putting a little bit more energy into that. I've always stepped away from the gaming channel because I felt that it took time and, I didn't just feel, but it took time and energy away from the main tech channel, which is where my focus needs to be. And until I get that to a more sustainable point, I need that to be my main thing. And then once I get the main channel that you're watching this now on to a sustainable point, then I can afford to branch out a little bit more. But that's the gaming channel is where I have a lot more fun just kind of casually without having to put in a whole lot of effort because it's video games and video games are fun. And it's where I get a little bit more creative expression, again, just in a fun aspect. And yes, I can get those things from the tech channel, and yes, I'm working to innovate my process to get a little bit more of that out of the tech channel, add my own flair and personality, and stuff I've really been lacking the past year as I've been figuring this out. I kind of defaulted into this template mode of looking at the other tech channels and just falling into this, like, personality-less cliche of, hey guys, we're going to be talking about this product, and I'm going to talk about how great it is and a couple things I don't like about it, and not really express myself at all. And so I'm going to get back to that, because that's what I enjoy. Self-expression is something that's hugely important to me, so I'm going to find new ways to integrate that into the videos and into my branding on the whole. This is a bad example of that, because I'm not actually much of a sports fan, but my dad is, and my family likes the Louisville Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Steelers, so this would be an example if this was my thing, but this is more just my parents' basement at the moment. And then, of course, we're still running the vlog channel full-time. I'm always super behind on the vlogs. I'll just kind of upload as I can. I'm working to get Chew up and operational to help out with it. She's going through graduation and stuff right now, so it's a very, very busy time, so I can't really get her into full swing just yet. But hopefully over the coming months, she'll be taking a bigger role, and hopefully we can transition that to being more sort of her project to a degree. She'll have her own stuff to work on and things like that as she moves towards a normal job and things like that. But I do want to have her helping out more with the vlog channel so we can get more efficient with that. And that's pretty much it for the channels that we're running right now. Like I have about 6 or 8 channels that I own, including that voiceover channel that I upload a couple lyric read videos to. If you haven't seen that, I'll post a link to that in the description below. If you want to see more of those, I was just doing those for fun to see if anyone was interested, and the interest kind of waned after 2. So we'll see. I want to do more like dramatic readings and audiobooks and things to showcase my voice and my profile. And again, it's just a side project. I don't have a ton of time with it. Then I have my Pokemon TCG channel, which isn't at all like self-sufficient, so I can only do it when I have money, and I don't exactly have a lot of money right now. It's been a pretty rough couple of months, so I can't just go throw money into Pokemon cards and for videos that aren't going to earn that money back just yet. I've made a total of like $5 from that channel, and I've probably put close to 500 or more, probably way more, into the channel, so gotta take a step back on that, although I am participating in a huge PokeTuber collaboration going on, and I will have my video up on that on May 21st, I believe. And then we have the co-op gaming channel, but that's something else again. I haven't been able to keep up with, and Chew's been busy with school and work, so we haven't even been playing many games together. Still trying to work on a better workflow and process for that. But things are going pretty well. Again, I did have to take this weekend off to dog sit for my parents. They are going to my... It's a very busy weekend and week coming up. Today, the day that I'm recording this, is my cousin's graduation, and she's a very close cousin, which is why they're going. She's in South Carolina or North Carolina. I should know that, and I don't. But she's in a college there, graduating, getting her, graduating tonight, or I guess she already graduated because it's like 3 a.m. But graduated there, so my family went to go to her graduation, and then they're coming back, and tomorrow is my fiance Chew's honors convocation thing to get recognized for graduating with honors, and then the day after that is her graduation, and just a lot of stuff going on, and the next weekend's busy too, so I haven't had a whole lot of time to put attention here, and I've been trying to help out with a bunch of extra stuff over at Freedom, as things are going kind of crazy, just in general with network stuff, which isn't why I'm helping out, but that's why I'm more motivated to until I figure out what the hell is going on with the sub-network thing and all that. A lot going on. Just wanted to, like I said, check in, chat with you guys. I have no major announcements for the channel. Well, sort of. Like, I have my Linux for Windows Noob series, which I teased before, that's not the Ubuntu tip series. That was, hey look, a new operating system came out, I want to make some videos for it like I did for Windows 10, and I'm going to continue to do that whenever I have similar circumstances. But I do have the full formal Linux for Windows Noobs series coming soon. I have talked to a potential sponsor. I haven't locked them in or anything yet. I'm just discussing things with them. But if it works out, it will be a very, very cool opportunity on many levels beyond just that series if we work it out. So I'm really, really excited. A lot of good things could come from that. I've got a video series on my video transcoding server that I've been teasing since January coming. I've already edited about half of it. I just put it off because it was a lot of work and I was super busy. But featuring the Guy or Die. That series coming soon. It's kind of like Scrapyard Wars, but our own kind of thing, and we don't actually live next to each other, so it's our own perspectives totally across the country, but that's okay. And then that's all the big stuff I'm working on right now, as far as I know. Lots more discussion topics and just deep, well, I can't say deep, but just discussion vlogs instead of just, hey, I'm doing this right now, and hey, I'm doing this, and next clip. I'm working on more vlogs where I actually just talk about philosophy or things in life that bother me and things like that to generate discussion. I've discovered as long as I avoid the trolls who, tell me I have bad audio while the rest of the world tells me I have great audio, or tells me I talk too fast while everyone says I talk too slow, or, the trolls that or ask me how to upload a video to YouTube, or ask me questions that I answer within the first 2 minutes of a video. I genuinely enjoy interacting and engaging with you guys in the comments. It means a lot to me, and it helps me. It helps me mentally and socially because I don't get a whole lot of social interaction. Not because I'm some social recluse and I don't know how to talk to people. I'm totally fine talking to people. It's that I just don't want to most of the time, and I don't generally get anything about hanging out with friends or anything like that. I much prefer just kind of doing my own thing for the most part. And so I get a lot of my social energies and chakras out of engaging with you guys in the comments and having legit discussions. And so I'm bringing a lot of that up on the vlog channel soon with a lot of stuff I've been talking about on there, just with my phone and camcorder and things like that. And then I am trying to, like I said, I'm trying to bring back the gaming channel a bit just to have a lot more fun, clear off some of the terabytes of gameplay footage that I still have saved. That's what's been going on with me. Let me know in the comment section what's been going on with you. And if you have any thoughts about the channel, or if you have any questions about the channel or channels, my name has been EposVox. There may or may not be future Vessel. I'm wearing my Vessel shirt. I totally forgot. I have switched to uploading some tutorials when it's in advance. I've been slacking recently, so I don't have any at the moment. But I've been doing some videos just to test the waters as 7 days early access videos. Doesn't seem to affect anyone negatively so far. That also means it hasn't affected me positively so far because no one's really signed up, but that's okay. But I am still doing the Vessel thing, so if you want early access to the videos by getting early access to everyone else as well, you can do Vessel. I still do early access videos on Patreon as well if you want to contribute, help me develop the business better by increasing my monthly income, which allows me to do a lot more things. And what else? I have more call to action. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Links to everything's always in the description template below the video. Thank you so much for your support. The channel's growing quite nicely. I still can't believe we're approaching 40,000 subscribers, and I have a collaboration with a pretty big channel coming up soon that will hopefully boost things quite a bit, and I'm very excited for that. And in case this goes up after that fact, welcome all the new people, because I've done this before, so there may not be as many new people. I've done something on this channel, this guy's channel before, so there may not be a whole lot of new people, but I really appreciate everyone who's come over because it has been pretty good to see some new faces and some people who genuinely enjoy my content. And I'm working on a couple collaborations with some other channels similar to mine and things like that I'm pretty excited for because I haven't done a whole lot of collaboration on my YouTube career at all. So my throat hurts now. I'm going to get back to watching Friends before I go to bed. My name's been EposVox. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support for your sports. Thank you for your sports. Smash the like button, get subscribed, and I will catch you in the next one.